Hey, what's up YouTube? This is StarMaxis here. So, I got a response to my video, Ridiculous Beliefs and Facts in Islam. And this video is going to be my response to his response.
Now he pointed out that the Prophet, it is good luck to use the siwak. Now there is no good luck mentioned in this entire hadith. This is number one contradiction. Had he any understanding of Islam, he would know that good luck or omens of good luck are not allowed in Islam. This is considered shirk. So obviously we already know that he was a fake Muslim.
It's funny that you say you don't believe in luck, because it shows that you obviously haven't done much research into your religion. Because if you had, you'd know that your prophet sure believed in luck. In fact, there's a whole chapter in the Muslim hadiths about luck, which I'll link you to. Here's one particular hadith. In book 26, number 5522, clearly states, Abdullah di Umar reported Allah's messenger, may peace be upon him, as saying, if there be bad luck in the house, and the wife, and the house. That's the whole hadith. And it clearly shows that the Prophet did believe in luck.
If he did not understand this basic principle, okay? Number two, this entire hadith has to do with fasting, okay? Brushing your teeth while fasting, right? And this book itself was under the category of the book of fasting, Al-Kitab al-Sawm, the book of fasting. But he deliberately neglected that in order to try to prove a point. He deliberately neglected quoting the entire hadith because he has an agenda. It is very clear. Now, he was making a mention of the siwak, and he showed it. And he says, this is what the Prophet ﷺ used. Yes, it is what we use. As a matter of fact, I think he's very ignorant for not knowing that even in Japan they have a toothpaste made of siwak because of the fact that scientists have found that the elements in the siwak are very similar to penicillin, and it actually fights infection in your gums and your teeth. But obviously him doing research, I'm sure that he should have, quote, known this, but I guess not. Maybe his lack of research is why he's so ignorant in certain matters.
You stated that cleaning your mouth with siwak is healthy. Do you have any non-Islamic sources for that claim? You stated that even the Japanese have a toothpaste made with siwak, so therefore that is proof that it is good for you. Assumingly more so than the methods that we currently use today. Guess which logical fallacy that is.
Especially within Islam. But moving on to point number two that he made. He said jinn snatch things when you sleep. Right? Okay. First of all, this is incorrect. Because this is the hadith here that he's not fully. Okay? Narrated from Jabir ibn Abdullah, the Prophet ﷺ said, cover your utensils and tie your water skins and close your doors and keep your children close to you at night as the jinn spread out at such time and snatch things away. When you go to bed, put your lights out for the mischief doer, i.e. the rat may drag away the wick of the candle and burn the dwellers of the house. As I said, the devils instead of jinn. Okay? Now, first of all, he forgot to mention the rat. Okay, when mentioning the hadith, he conveniently obliterated that and was oblivious to it. And now, the jinn, right, here are referring. I don't see how this is ridiculous.
So, you do acknowledge that genies steal things at night, according to your religion.
Atheists may believe in aliens, but you don't call them ridiculous, right? People believe in spirits, but you don't call them ridiculous, right? But
wait, so let me get this straight. You're saying that since atheists believe in aliens, which I trust you have your sources to back up that claim, that it is therefore okay for you to believe in genies? Is that what you're telling me? That's such an ad populum logical fallacy, dude.
Specific, if you look in general, this hadith is mainly specifically talking about tying things down, meaning securing them, covering your vessel, all of these things, utensils, all these things, in order to protect any harm from it. Now if you think that's ridiculous, then obviously you are a moron. Because if you want to leave your food open for flies to eat, or for anyone to step upon, or for animals to eat, or for anything, whether it be jinn or not jinn, then that is your choice, but you are a moron for doing that. So point number 3, moving on. Okay? Because Allah has made the stars as missiles to throw at devils. Now this is the funniest one I found. He quotes the Quran, chapter 67, verse number 5, Surah Al-Mulk. And indeed we have adorned the nearest heaven with lamps, and we have made such lamps as missiles to drive away the shayateen, and have prepared for them a torment of the blazing fire. Now the word star was not mentioned in this entire verse. He quoted stars as in lamps. This is his interpretation, right? The word for star in the Arabic language is an-najm.
You don't know Arabic! You don't know Arabic! You don't know Arabic!
Right? The verse does not use an-najm. It's not this. And he clearly added stars to deceive people.
So you're saying that that Quran verse is not referring to stars, right? If not, then what is it referring to?
This is the point that he made. Right? And he should have known this by his next point. Because he said in point number 4, meteors are simply angels attacking jinns. Right? So, if it's a meteor, it's not a star. You understand? Because you quoted hadith number 5538 in Sahih Muslim, and you quoted the end of it, and you said, basically, the dwellers of heaven seek information from them until this information reaches the heaven of the world. In this process of transmission, the jinn snatches what he manages to overhear, and he carries it to his friends. And when the angels see the jinn, they attack them with meteors, and if they narrate only which they manage to snatch, that is correct, but they alloy it with lies and make additions to it. Now,
oh, and another thing, the aforementioned hadith says that some of the genies escape the meteors. So are you telling me that your omniscient God or his angels, they have poor aim?
You have to understand that in one narration you're agreeing that you're claiming it's the stars that are being thrown. Now you are saying it is the meteors. You need to decide what you believe. Because obviously you have contradicted your own belief and yourself. Because the stars were never used in there. So obviously either you're lying or you're just very ignorant of the Arabic language.
You don't know Arabic! You don't know Arabic! You don't know Arabic!
Or you're just a moron in general. But then you said jinns are literal beings, which you are correct. They are literal beings. However, what do you mean that we can see them? Nowhere in the evidence of the Quran or the Sunnah, I challenge you to provide that we humans can see the jinn.
Well, it's obvious that they could be seen some of the time because I've just shown you a hadith where the Prophet clearly saw a jinn.
You brought the story of Isra wal Miraj. Now Isra wal Miraj is the journey that the Prophet made to the heavens, right? And he saw things that human beings did not see, right? So the issue is that no one can see jinn. This is part of ilm al-ghayb, of knowledge of the unseen. If you knew anything about basic Islamic knowledge, you claim that you were a Muslim.
I never said that they could be seen by regular humans. And in fact, I can even tell you why they couldn't be seen by regular humans. Because they don't exist.